Hello and welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a good day today. It's been a decent week for me, some interesting stuff coming out, lots of people posting videos about Civilization 7 I've been very interested in, mixed opinions on the game, which, people will tell you it's a new Civ game, they are always bad when they come out and it takes like 2 DLC before they get rolling, but yeah, I think you can get some of an idea of what you're gonna be getting even at the start. And this one, I'm unsure what my overall opinion on it is. There are places where it's definitely improved from the previous entries and where it's done some interesting stuff. Certainly graphically, I think the game looks very nice. Previous Civs have also, like even Beyond Earth, had pretty good aesthetics, but this one in particular, I think the map itself and any, terra incognita and stuff like that, very polished. The UI could use some touch-ups here and there, certainly, but hardly the worst I've ever seen. Gameplay-wise, it's really hard to judge a game as complicated as Civilization without playing it myself, but I don't think I like some of the changes they've made, certainly with how technology and ages work and a few smaller design decisions, but again, hard to say until I play it myself. The community reception seems to be mixed on that subject. Some people love it, some people have whole lists of issues with it. I very much enjoyed a Velfisk video, so as far as I'm concerned the game's already good. Don't know whether I'll be playing it myself, I certainly won't be doing so anytime soon because it's expensive. If you look at today's stream title, I'm playing Hades because it was recently on sale for 60% off, and I thought, yeah, I'm willing to pay that, when I wasn't willing to buy it for the, was it £20 full price? Something like that? Not expensive, but if you get it on sale, then, why not save yourself a little bit of money? I don't think there's anything else I need to discuss before we start, so we may as well just go into it. Switching scene, there we go, game is up, volume is on, always to be adjusted on the go. Yeah, Hades. Not the kind of game that I usually play, but I've seen so much of it and people seem to love it so much that I thought I really just had to check it out sometime. So that's what I'm going to be doing today.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
Okay. So the game has been out long enough, like 5 years now, but I've seen enough about this story. I have a general idea of like we're trying to escape hell and keep dying and being sent back, and that's the gameplay loop. But not much more, or like the details of what happens along the way. I also don't know the ending, most importantly. Let's check, are we able to... Yeah, okay, we can attack here. There are a dodge, okay, space to dash. I assume there'll be some tutorializing
Get out.
soon enough.
Whoops.
Do we get anything from breaking these? No. Okay, click a few times, different attack. Can I hold down? No? Oh, and that is not... Hang on, I shoot that, does it land? Okay, it lands, I have to pick it back up again. Can't hold down and aim. come back after a few clicks, or no? Eventually back. Alright, let me proceed and see if the game wants to teach us these things before I spend a bunch of time figuring controls out that I don't need to.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Okay, no tutorializing. Let's go right into it. I can stagger these guys out of their hits. Right. Oh.
Heads up.
Getting shot at. Can I no hit the starting area? Immediately, no. No, I cannot. I shouldn't even have said anything. I should have just fought it and hoped for the best. Instead I had to go in right the right out. Fate punishes hubris.
There she is.
Alright.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I've got to adjust the audio. I think I need to turn the overall volume up, maybe music and effects down, and then leave the voices up.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Okay. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Attack every percent. Your cast damages foes in a small area and can deflect. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. I mean, deflect on either the dash or the strike would be good. Considering that I immediately forgot that I even could dash, maybe I focus on the attack.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
Alright, real quick. Yeah, turn this right up. I like that it turns on whatever you're adjusting when you go to it. That's a really good feature. Okay. This will be a bit better, I think.
Hello, mates.
That's probably a trap, I think. Spike trap. It's back. And does it have a slight bit of homing? Yeah, it does. Will those explode on proximity? Good to know. Take that one out before he even spawns. Those skull things, what do they do? Are you explosive? Not sure.
Have a nice death.
Okay,
Well,
plus
I can use
one
this.
purple key. Oh, you can see here the little what thing I've got on my ability. How close can I get to these? Is it like right up? Oh, do they shut down? Huh, no. I didn't think I'd hit the others, but I guess I must have if they triggered. Continue onward. These guys staggers. Oh, gotta say so they're easy, and then I got hit. But let him get too far away from me and keep the combo up. As I said, these kind of games really not my usual style of play. I'll not go hard enough with them. And
Over there.
normally
That ought to keep me going for a
playing
bit.
stuff that I can pause as I... Alright, spike traps and stuff
Each
disable
exit has its own reward.
after. Apple or key? Well, I picked one of those up before, so I guess give me some of this. A little bit of everything.
Louds.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Gotta remember I've got a dash. How much range do they have? From how far away will they strike it?
The underworld's power.
You gain 10 VAT. No mouse over here? No, it doesn't tell me.
Hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Okay. I've played something similar to this kind of game, I want to say, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I do remember that there was a passive healing ability you could get, and if you were willing to sit there for an era and a half and let it slowly heal you, it was very useful. But it really did take a long time. Ah, the thing stays on them. Full of power.
Delicious.
Level 2 increases our attack damage. Okay. Yeah, and for this kind of game, I think, let's take this time. I think heal from doing damage is not uncommon in this kind of thing.
Well,
Not gonna get a chance to heal from doing damage at this rate. Like a lot of guys. Oh yeah, and they seem to pick up my shot if they get hit with it. I think the shield stops them from getting stunned, so if I'm not careful they will just run straight into me. Oh, take the shots. Don't get hit by that. Okay. Whew. 14 out of 75 health. Not sure we're making it out of this. And what is this? Oh yeah, that's way too many of the skulls. And how to dodge these properly. Just keep moving. Throw a few attacks, move. Throw a few attacks, move. Ah, there we go. There is no escape. Yet. But now story, yes? Give me the lore.
damn it. I'm home. Yes, carry on everyone, don't mind me.
What? Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already?
Ah, and there he is, the guy.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Lovely.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
You've returned.
Should I go explore and talk to everyone, or go right back to the... I think we need to go and
Now
talk
go
to everyone in
Shades.
case... of Death Elephant. In case there's stuff that only pops up, you know, that changes over time. Don't want to miss out
Good to see you,
anything.
lad. Despite the circumstances, remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
I do like this kind of storied. Oh, those spots. Go remove that. I do like this kind of storytelling
The
where
House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
where you draw on pre-established characters, like in this case from Mythos. I think it provides a lot of opportunities to do stuff. You kind of don't have to do a lot of the background and characterize. It's the same appeal as like certain types of fanfic, where you've already established, like the initial work has established the archetypes for the characters, and now it's up to you to just present how close to the source are you playing it, and where are you putting your own spin on it. And that means that there's a lot of effort that would normally need to go into setting the scene that you can instead put into establishing, you know, the stuff that will be important to your version of things specifically.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Okay, that door is locked.
You have come home.
Did I pop up here just now? Oh, relax. We can sit on various chairs later.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
I wonder if the story accounts for someone reinstalling the game and then just like beating it on the first try, if that's even possible.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Eh.
Hey, room. I'm back.
A little bit sad greeting your room when you get home.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Okay, who is the narrator? Who is it that we're hearing talk here? Because I don't imagine that the game with this kind of setup is going to just not acknowledge the fourth wall break. That doesn't seem right.
Night and darkness guide me.
Mirror of Night, within the infinite dark everything. Okay, we have 10 this, and we can spend it on Shadow Presence. Deal bonus attack and special attack damage when striking foes from behind. Store a small amount of your health when you exit a chamber, +1 per rank. Okay, well that... Oh, and the keys to unlock more of these. Let's take this. It's a tiny amount of health, but tiny amounts of health were what I was clinging onto at the end there, so... yeah. Take what we can get.
Okay.
Oh, the keys are also for weapon. Oh.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot. I can escape from the courtyard back there.
Very pretty. Now, if I recall correctly, the makers of this game are also the makers of Bastion and Transistor.
I can escape through that pink window there.
Don't believe I ever finished Bastion, but Transistor, one of my favorite games, incredibly atmospheric. Spear, a shield, and a bow. Do I want a bow instead of the sword when I already have a ranged option in this? I want to try it out later, but I feel like in games I'm very prone to taking the ranged option and then just kind of cheesing it, sitting in a corner, shooting, replenishing my shots, shooting some more, and it does cause me problems sometimes, you know. I've played a whole bunch of FromSoft games and never once actually learned how to parry. To this day, I do not understand how I managed to beat Bloodborne. Should not have been possible with how I was playing. But if you're good enough at dodging and you keep getting the hits in,
Thunder.
apparently it works. Alright, Zeus then?
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. That would have been very useful before. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. Your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Oh, they all sound nice. This will pull me into a playstyle that I need to really get out of, where I'll just focus on avoiding damage and chip away with a passive ability.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Okay. Complete luck that I didn't get hit just there.
Back to dust. This can unlock something back home.
I don't know what these symbols
Where to?
mean yet. Oh, hang on, that's the money symbol, isn't it? Okay, well, I don't even know what I spend the money on yet, so let's go over in this direction.
Payback.
Okay, see, this is lovely. The lightning bouncing between them and taking out their shields. Excellent.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Special is stronger and can deflect. Dash deals damage and can deflect. Resist damage from traps. Press Q for your weapon's unique attack. I did not even know that I had a special. Okay. The dash deals damage and can deflect. Probably on the dash.
Appreciate the backup.
And is there a cooldown on this? No, I can just do this? An AoE ability. I would have loved to know about this when before I died to those skulls crowding you. A tutorial of some form, of any form, might have been appreciated. Ouch, that was dumb. Not much damage, not much damage. much damage. Oh, can I dash over the trap? Or will it spike me on the way? I can dash over the trap. Oh, I can also dash through obstacles? Yeah. That seems very strong if I can hit my opponents while they can't reach me. Just come in there like that.
Phew.
More of that. Will give us more health regen. That's max health. And improve one of our thingy. Let's go this way. Max health doesn't really matter when I can't heal. Alright, that was a little push.
Skull-o-mats.
Wanted to see how that would work, and the answer is not very well. Ah, so this guy, we can't stun him because he has a shield on him.
A palm of power.
Okay, down to half health. That's bad. Dash damage or more chain lightning?
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
There's B for boon info.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Okay. Oh, and the little thingies I get from this. Hello, Izzy. Area, this is the first run. The second after the, like, intro run. So I've launched the game, died once, and we're back at it. So far we are doing poorly. I just don't play enough games where I can't use the pause button at any time.
Mine.
Down to 11 health. This. Oh, shop. I almost didn't notice that. Alright, first impression. I really feel like this game could do a little bit of a better job in teaching you stuff. Didn't learn about having a special on my weapon until it came up on one of the boons. Didn't see the shop over there. Life Essence. Instant restore up to 19 health. Passive. Your cast deals plus 50% damage. Passive gain 20% speed. Duration. What is it? Sure, heal me a bit. Any characters you like so far? Super interested in your view of the characters and story as a writer. The only people we've met so far have been Athena, Zeus, Hypnos, and who else did we talk to just now? Nyx? Yeah, no, they've all had like 2 lines of dialogue, so it's too early for me to have an impression of anyone in particular.
Witches.
But we shall see. Because as I understand it, that is one of the big draws of this game. People love the characters. So I'm very curious what the personalities they have. And the shield. Deal with everything else first. Does he just hang on to that? Is there some way I can take the shot back from him? No, it looks like he just has it till he dies. Interesting. That's a lot very quickly. Feels like group of enemies is the kind of thing I would want to be using the AoE thing for, but they move so quick that if I spend time remembering that I've got that button and pressing it, I then get caught out and something manages to hit me. Answers lodge after a bit, but it's fairly slow.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, no conversation this time. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. Your chain lightning effects bounce more times before expiring. Oh. this for now, I think. Bag, I don't know what the bag is, and more key. Wait on the keys, show me the bag.
I think I hear the river.
You don't want them to be too quick on the recall for reasons I'm not sure yet. But like this coming back? You don't want to have too quickly? No, I don't know any reason why I want that. We have no money, we are very poor. What do you have to say?
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
Okay.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That will be me.
I still want to know who is providing the narration, because we're able to talk to them. One health pack leaving the room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed. What did happen here? Oh, jeez, this. Oh, well, this is where the run ends. Got one of them. Got one of them.
Stupid skeleton twins.
Whoa, you just got killed by one of those bloodless inferno bomber skeleton type guys. Nice! I always wondered what would happen if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off.
Okay.
He seems to be having a good time.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
The narrator is explicitly named later on in this story beat. Alright, I'm looking forward to finding out who it is. Honestly, I'm assuming the first time against the twins, that was really good. Well, thank you. That was the first time. Not good enough, though.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice. Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Work order. Relationships. Grand opening deal. The house contractor is offering this particular renovation free of charge. Otherwise inaccessible location to be found in the ever-shifting underworld. The life total, lose it all for an express trip back to the chamber. Restore some health amid the gloom. Plunder lesser. Annual donation chambers may contain an infernal grove. Treasure chests worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them. And then lots more, but it takes some currency I've not encountered yet. Okay. So we can randomly come across rooms that give us some life back. That seems
Work
fantastic.
authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Oh, hang on, there was a new question mark. Or did I just not mouse over? Ah. There was a guy over here.
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
I gotta be honest, I'm not super up to date on my Greek mythology. I've got like vague ideas, like I know Achilles with the Achilles heel and stuff like that, but I don't know anything else the guy gets up to in whatever stories there are about him. Yeah, I have vague ideas of each of the gods and their domains, but I couldn't tell you any stories involving
What
them.
once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Achilles' story is wild? Yeah, they tend to be. I have been listening to Epic, the musical, recently, and that's been quite enjoyable, but, you know, it's a reinterpretation.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
So limited amounts of actual information to be found there. And
You
of
are
course this
returned.
itself is a reinterpretation, so it will be different from whatever the
I
mythology.
heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And why, I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
I don't know if that opens up at some point. Recommend the OSP video on the Trojan War to learn more about Achilles? Maybe. But more of this. I'm never gonna have enough presence of mind in the middle of a fight to specifically move behind people. One time per rank. Okay, I should save up for that. Healing an extra 1 health upon leaving a room. Probably not actually worth it.
I should go.
Can get the shield now. Why not?
There we go.
Try something like that.
Aegis, shield of chaos. Lend me your power.
Yeah, that one's pretty nice.
And you guys?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Ah, nice.
Okay. No special attack change when you keep clicking with this. That stays the same. Cool. Okay. Not afraid, that takes us with it. And I don't have to charge it all the way. You to throw. And it seems to train on enemies, so I assume it will bounce between them. And while dashing to dash strike. Oop, wrong
Drop
button.
something.
Oh, hang on. This is a regular strike. The dash, I cannot tell the difference between hitting and dash hitting. That seems the same to me. Shield is one of my favorite weapons, but it can be a bit tricky to get the hang of. Notably, you block projectiles while you're charging. Dash strikes do a bit more damage. Yeah, I imagine they would. But I had this issue when I was trying out Random Access Mayhem.
Stygius, blade of the underworld, I need your strength.
Okay, this one also has a dash strike. Ah, you can tell the difference here with the animation. Alright, well, let's... Not gonna remember all of this. Let's try this out. Does that strike have knockback? Wait a while. Strike also has a specific upgrade for it with the hammer. Speaking of the hammer,
Enchantments for my weapon.
your attack hits twice but does not knock foes away. After blocking your foe, gain plus 20% damage and move speed for 10 seconds. Your bull rush charges are faster. This... How much knockback do I have? Have I really noticed knockback before? This or this? I don't think I'm going for this. And I'm gonna struggle to remember to use this in the middle of combat. So I guess this.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Barely remember to dash, let alone special weapon dash. Just let me hit things and kill them in the process.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Alright, we'll see how this goes.
Brimstones.
Oh, these are new. Laser beams. I wonder where that... Should do some research on that sometime. Where did this association of crystals and lasers actually come from?
Unlock a weapon.
Money and something. Let's find out what something is. Because it's not a rare thing. Like, crystal shooting lasers is fiction standard. Why though? If I just hold this, okay. It does block. Does it block the laser too? To block indefinitely, I can just stop them forever. Seems very useful. Yeah, these guys, loving the double hit. Alright, what's this?
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Prisms, I'd imagine. I do love the... What's the extra goodies combo? Yeah, prisms and like light shining through them.
Man, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Yes, yes. Drunken Strike. Your attacks inflict hangover. Latest curse for 4 seconds. Victim keeps taking damage. Effect can stack up to 5 times. Okay. Poison, but not poison. Well, I guess alcohol is technically a poison, depending on how you look at it. Do I automatically apply 2 stacks then if I'm double hitting with my attacks? And your dash causes hangover several times near where you started.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
Whenever I hear that except line for Dionysus, all I can think is of the meme method. Okay. Keep in mind that this low rarity is quite weak. Oh, we've got a little purple on our attack now. Interesting.
Where now?
Thing or for upgrades. Let's see what this is.
Come and get it.
I'm gonna detonate this so it doesn't catch me out later on. That. There's them up, excellent. Recharge that for him, and hit you. Pretty good so far. We're still on 48 out of 50 health. I'm not taking much damage of consequence yet. I think one of the skulls clipped me at some point. Game plus one bottle. Who to give this to? Okay, so it's what? Not currency? If you want to play Hades, yeah, I mean, play Hades 2 some more. Hades 2 is in early access, isn't it? That game's not actually out yet. I hit again. These skulls really mess me up. I always get chipped by at least a couple of them. Yeah, I mean, Hades was on sale a little while ago for like 60% off, which is why I picked it up after not buying it for so long. I'll stop glancing to the side to read chat when I'm in the middle of a fight.
A centaur heart.
Even in alpha, it's already bigger than the original. Oh, a lot of content. Basically, fake early access. So like a feedback early access, not a development early access.
That's a relief.
Yeah, they're not building the game; they're just fine-tuning based on what people say. Early access is a bit of a difficult topic because it definitely has some pretty solid upsides. Like there's things you can do with early access that are worth looking into, but then the very serious downside of how much you can screw over the customers if things don't get delivered or get changed. Early access as never made for releasing a skeleton of games, it's just the standard because of bad practice. If it never updated again, I'd still say it's worth a price, not even joking. That's also a difficult one, because there is a,
Thank you.
there is a, not a colony sim because you're on a spaceship, but similar to like RimWorld, called Stardayers, that I think looks really cool, and I want to try it out, but I'm not willing to buy it because it is an early access. And just recently I was watching a YouTuber playing it, and he was commenting that the game now is completely different to the game last time he played it. So I don't really want to get into the game and play it and get really invested if there's a chance that by the time it actually releases, it's a completely different game to what I got to begin with. It's up to 27, we don't really need you right now. Passive, you deal 50% damage striking undamaged foes for 6 encounters, or deal plus 500% damage to foes for 6 encounters. I mean, that seems really strong, but also temporary buff. I don't want to grow accustomed to beaming people over the head and then lose that later on. Bag, I assume that's money or a trident? Poseidon, or is that a different symbol? Can't quite tell if those are connected, if that's a trident or just happens to be 3 things next to each other. Nice.
Cries of battle.
No, that's a sword and like a fire kind of emblem behind it.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got Quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
I feel like you could write like a full research paper on the cultural influences that lead to the development of something like this, where we're here escaping the Greek mythological underworld, but referring to it as hell and having some serious kind of Christian undertones to the way certain things are approached. Curse of Agony. Attack inflicts doom. Latest curse. After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. Will replace Drunken Strike. Interesting. My first thought was like, can I stack curses and is there a curse stack payoff? But I guess not. Your dash creates a blade rift where you stand. Slashing metal vortex rapidly deals damage in area. Or Curse of Vengeance. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. I don't want to rely on taking damage as much as I would love to stack curses. And I do dash around a bunch, so I feel like damage on dash is probably very good.
It's me or them.
Early access games can be a risk, but with Supergiant they always pump out quality. They'll never change the main gameplay loop, and right now there is more content than Hades 1, even without a story. Well, let me get through Hades 1 first, and then we'll see about Hades 2. Who knows when or if I'll complete this game. I have to say, maybe it's just the way that I'm using it, but this shield really does kind of just feel like having a sword. There's a few moments where, like, as things are spawning in, I use that as setup. Like, I can hold this down and then when... I missed. Ooh, when the guy arrives, then dash into him, but... yeah, mostly this is a sword. Okay, that was very bad. I got hit by a bunch of stuff there.
What I wouldn't give for, say, a healing flask of some sort.
Yeah. If only.
Hey,
oh
lads.
no, these guys again. Okay. Carefully. The fact we can poison them, like get in, get some damage off, back up, is really good. Come around a bit, get away again, go back in.
Got you back.
Nice, much easier than the first time.
Enough.
Second try, let's go. Yeah, I think it's mostly because you aren't throwing and dashing as much as you... oh god, I've completely forgot that I have that I can even do this. And I have this. That's also a thing, I forgot I can do that. Cannot keep track of all these abilities in the middle of a fight. I'm busy trying to not get killed.
It must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen.
Oh, she's straight up
So
wearing nothing.
I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Archbreak Flourish. Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. Curse. For at least 4 seconds, victim deals at least 30% damage. What do you mean at least 4 seconds and at least 30%? And special damage plus 13%. Special is DQ, which I keep forgetting to use. Your cast is a wide, short-range blast that inflicts weak. And any health chamber rewards are worth more. Bonus life gain plus 36%. Increase to your life total, healing you for the amount. Current life total. Okay. Let's take this and try to remember to actually use the damn
And the
thing.
power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Ooh, slight charge up time. See, that's the kind of thing that's going to get me killed in the middle of a fight. I'll click this and then die before it goes off. It's like your third run, you'll get the hang of it. Ah, but I struggle with this in any of this style of game that I play. At least in regards to any modifiers that might make that less, such as your cast last second. Okay. What is that?
Pests.
Are you throwing mines? Oh god, they are. Oh, see, the exact first time I use the damn thing, I get immediately damaged. So
Good for the health.
you do heal a bit when your max health goes up, so that's pretty nice. More keys or more things to buy with... Can I... see... What was the button? There was something I could press to, like, view my boon. B? Yeah, okay. I've got 40 of this. Alright. And 1 key. Let's get the extra key.
Don't think I've gone this far.
Oh, the Zona pods? Hate those? Yeah. Oh, and these have shields on them. Ooh. Okay, move. What do I kill first? I'm not sure. It all seems dangerous to engage with. Okay, the pot has to go. What even killed the big guy there? Was it a friendly fire? I straight up did not see what killed half of this room. More of that and gems. They're cool designs, but I don't like fighting them. Probably the trap? What trap was in that room? I'm so unobservant. Oh, those traps I saw, but only after I dashed on top of them. I'm not terrible at... Just immediately get hit. I'm not terrible at, like, the controls in this sort of game. I'm just not super good at keeping track of everything all at the same time. There will be something that slips past my notice. Okay, being able to set the blade thing on top of those guys and then
I'll hang on to these.
have them take damage the whole time while they're going through their attack animation is pretty good. That's the power upgrade, I think? And shop? I think. There's a pressure plate that made a statue shoot arrows. Oh.
Good
Oh, no
enough to
fight,
eat.
we just get it. This is probably doing the most for me at the moment, isn't it? This or the... yeah, this... I think this, no, one of these two. Damage per hit 12 to 18, or hangover damage 4 to 6. Every half a second. Time to meet the first boss? Oh, joy. Alright, am I prepared? No. Oh, but we go for it. What's this?
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
Nothing in the pots. Quickly go around the room and break everything. Okay, let's go in and find out.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Megara, first of the Furies.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
What do the Furies do again? I want to say... They like kill people on a very specific condition, like someone... Was it kills a member of their own family and that means the Furies come kill you?
Me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Okay, it's one single opponent. I should be more capable of dealing with that. Ow. Yeah, we're immediately super dead. At least try to figure out a pattern for a minute. Okay, big attack. Oh no, she spawns minions! I can't fight a boss while they've got minions. But mostly she's just dashing. Not a massive HP pool. Out the way of that. Ah, damn.
I think we're finished.
Oh
here.
well. Next time.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
Yeah, I think that was beatable if I'd played it better, certainly. The Furious hunt down and torture, I believe, murderers, familicide, and something else. Okay, so I did get that a little bit right. Gift, -1. Okay, well I only have the one, so who do I want to give it to?
Herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Ah, tough luck.
We can give it to him as well.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
I don't think so far that I know any of the
Is that
characters
there?
well
Something
enough to
from the
know
face?
who I would want to give this thing to. Especially since I don't know what it does. Underworld renovation chambers may contain an infernal trove. Treasure chests worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding. We can get decorations. Get a scrying pool. Contains faint traces of a past if you look closely. Cosmetic items that embellish your bedchambers in the house. Okay. Nothing I want to get here yet then. We can give it to the dog. Alright, top contender so far in that case.
Must have missed Achilles.
Yeah. What?
What are those shades muttering about?
really think Lord Hades is going to heal out. Cause I missed that. Cause of death, something that I didn't read. Gotta be faster.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
Give to a friend. Does anyone here qualify? His parents, pet? Okay, I guess Achilles seems to come across friendish. Don't know about you yet. Seems to be a bit scatterbrained, if anything. Cause of death, elephant. Oh, that sounds painful.
I think I need a shave.
Alright, give me one of these. That should be very useful.
Different. Hey,
Boyo!
don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me!
Okay.
You can also give it to him. Alright, and I guess since I can afford to unlock it...
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Let's try out a ranged
got
option.
one.
Okay. Not. You need a minimum amount of charge in order to get it off. That's going to really, really trip me up. Q to volley fire. Alright.
Whoa!
Release while dashing to... You mean while flashing? Oh, like... What, time it to... Oh... I'm never gonna get that timing down. That's we're writing that off for press while dashing to dash strike. Okay, slightly faster? Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I think that feels slightly faster than charging it up regularly.
Yeah, boyo.
Or does it charge while I'm moving?
Oh, please.
I seem to be able to get this timing really well while I'm dash shooting, but not otherwise. Okay. Q does this and charge to do this. That's what I'm going to try and remember. The first 0.5 seconds of the flash are the sweet spot. Starting for that shit. Nah, there was a similar weapon to this recently when I tried Random Access Mayhem, and it was the absolute worst. I could not pull that move off.
The Heart Seeker. I never took you for an archer, though the power of that bow is undeniable. Use it wisely.
Your attack is stronger and can deflect. That's a lot less useful when my attack is ranged and not instant. Your special stronger and can deflect. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. This is probably going to do the most for me in this run. I'm going to be playing it super safe. Oh wait, there was a thing there. Ah, there was a little thing to examine there and I missed it. Your dash is so good. No one has. Oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day for anyone who's doing anything today. I always forget that it's coming up, and then one morning just suddenly my entire YouTube subscription box is full of hearts and romantic stuff. Okay. Laser. Oh, these cause that thing to move. I completely did not even notice that before.
That's good.
Alright, first time I'm getting a health upgrade while still at full health. Is that the only exit out of a room over there? Yes. Happy Valentine's for those who celebrate.
Out of my way.
I mean, I've heard of plenty of religions that forbid all manner of holidays. I have to imagine someone out there is like, no Valentine's Day.
Oh, ow.
Ow, that was dumb. Cool. Could not have gotten hit by either of those, let alone both of them. Okay, money or thingy. Getting better at charge shots, am I? Maybe I can pull them off more when I'm paying no attention to them. Because that's what's happening here. I'm not looking. I'm just trying to aim. Ow. Okay, doing very poorly here. I get some distance. That's kind of the main draw of this weapon. Yes, I can hit you and you can't hit me. They're so fast.
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
I wonder if there's an actual statistic you can check somewhere that tells you how much you've done. Attacks inflict doom, special inflicts doom. Gotta remember I have a special, I keep not using it. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. I do like that.
The War God's power.
Always check the purple pools for guaranteed chaos entrances. The last. Unlock chaos yet? Okay, I don't know what chaos is, so I don't think. Well, I mean, I know what chaos is in the abstract, but what does chaos do in this game? I do not know. Instigate a random item offered from the Well of Chaos. Provides a one-time benefit when acquired. Slain foes have 15% chance to drop health items. Oh. Your special deals plus 40% damage. I'm curious about what this does, and I do love gambling. Hydrolite. Passive. Restores 10% when you enter a chamber. Nice. Oh no, not these guys again. I think they're going to be even worse with the slow rate of attack I've got now. Oh, can I dash into you to hurt you? Oh my god. Ow. This is horrific. Okay. Did I get hit there? I have no idea. How much health was I on before? Unsure, but I think that's true. Not a proper unlock, just one time. The one time off. Huh. The box. Oh, hello, Smafton. How are you? How's Hades? It's pretty decent so far. too early for me to give a proper opinion, but I'm mostly liking it. Not sure how good I'm going to be at it, and whether it's something that I'll want to play to the end. I must be on at least your third, I think. Yep. I could have gotten better starting set other than bow and a feet dash. Can't take damage from explosions after the room ends. That's nice. I think I go this direction. Oh no, not you. Also, is it just me, or does the aiming flick slightly towards enemies? Like, it adjusts ever so slightly once a shot is charged. Or am I seeing things? I feel like it moves a bit right at the end. I wonder if my keyboard is audible on stream, because I'm furiously mashing the spacebar to dodge. Okay, this has gone surprisingly well. I kind of expected that these would be a nightmare to fight now, but actually handled super smoothly.
That's what you get.
Hell yeah.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Take a drink. Curse of Pain, your special inflicts doom. This would replace the one I've got. Make the Blade Rift instead. I think I like Divine Dash. Urge to Kill. Your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. It is flat across the board. What does Doom do again? After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. 80 in this case, or 13% more on everything. I feel like 30% on everything is probably nicer for me. So I'll be taking that. The music is louder, but I think I can hear the keyboards. Got my gain turned reasonably low on the microphone. These things. Stop spawning enemies.
That's what you get.
Okay. Got him, got that. Oh, there's a mine. Oh, okay, there's lots of things all of a sudden. Oh, that's another mine. Okay, where... Oh my god, where are you? Yeah. These things need like 2 seconds and suddenly you cannot stand in any part of the entire room.
All set.
There we go. Power up or money? Power up. What was that? I just got a notification on Twitch. I can't tab out of the game right now. Some games I get really fussy about what happens when you tab out and how it interacts with other programs. I was, for example, earlier testing if Elden Ring will play nice. There's definitely a bit of lock-on at the end of the shot charge, definitely. I was testing earlier if Elden Ring will play nice with my stream setup, and it mostly will, but that game does not like being tabbed out of. It will like freeze the entire screen for a second to dash directly into the spike trap. It will freeze the entire screen for like a second or two every time I tab in or out of the game. It is not ideal. Can I give a bit of advice for the dash attack charges faster? The chat on my phone. Well, my phone's got my VTuber model Dash damage gets higher. This goes from 100 to 130% after slaying a figure next attack or special deals more damage, and from 13 to 17%. Your phone has your VTuber model. How does that work? Well, to do the face tracking, what did I have as keybind set to? Take a guess if I was control 1, no. No, that's not it. Hang on, I had a button somewhere that zoomed in on my face, but I can't remember what. Ah, there we go. Alt 0. Yes, so to do all this nonsense with like the mouth tracking, there are ways to do that with a webcam, but I don't have those set up. What I've got instead is applying something called blend shapes to the 3D model, and then there are various apps. I'm using one called Widario that make use of the iPhone's infrared camera for the face recognition to like unlock your phone, and instead uses the infrared camera to track what your face is doing, so that I can send that to my computer where VC Face picks it up and then allows me to put it on screen for the stream. But that does mean that my phone is occupied. And I'm taking this, I think. Alright, more max health. Let's go. Oh, more of these. I think probably my second least favorite enemy after the little mine layers. Every now and then a charge shot goes off and it really does deal a ton more damage. I'll speak of the devil, and he shall turn your combat room into a war zone. Got that one. Oh, that's the last of them. Nice. Okay, that was only a little bit of damage. I think I took like one hit in that room. Keys or thingies. How many do I have of each? I've got 2 keys and 50 of that. Give me some more keys. We've still got a spear to unlock. Okay. Oh. Laser beams combined with these guys is really quite painful. But remember, I've got a quicker attack in this as well. Keep forgetting about it. And it can hit a bunch of targets, which is useful. Oh, it's this little... Just notice this little red effect around my head. Is that an indicator that the next attack will deal more damage? Yeah, it popped up again right after I killed that guy, so I think that's what it is. Key or exclamation mark. Let's go. What is exclamation mark?
Your Highness.
Hi.
Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Sisyphus. And the boulder going uphill. Actually, that looks like a staircase and the middle has just been worn away.
Well, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters. Let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Sisyphus furtively offers a choice of benefits. Healing, darkness, or Karen's Oval. For purchasing items during escape attempts, all of it is lost on death. Obol, it's not a name of a currency I've heard before. I mean, I'm at 69 over 100. I feel like I'm doing decently, so on permanent upgrade stuff,
Cheers,
57. That's more than I've got on me. That's huge. Thank you very much. And good luck with this. There are some truly, like, horrible and creative fates worse than death that they bestow on people in mythology. Like, I have no mouth and I must scream levels of insane nonsense. It takes thousands to max out the mirror? Alright, we're in it for the long haul.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
Okay, the McDonald's meal, 40 health. Can't afford this, and a power-up.
I'll pay for that.
Take the power-up and another flat damage increase. This is a bigger individual increase, but only to a one attack each. I do dash around a bunch. Maybe I split my upgrades a little between these two. That might be good. And this is... I don't know what that is. That's also new to me. Hades is a big game.
Oh, no.
Oh, right. The
Ever
boss.
stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Okay, the choice of weapon might make this significantly easier or horribly worse. I'm not sure which yet.
You want a taste of this?
Don't step on any traps. Oh no, I will not have someone shooting at me in the middle of this. Gone.
Let's not get overconfident.
Protect it.
Here.
Okay, okay. We did not see all of the attacks last time around, fair enough. I swear to God, if you have a phase 2 after I get your health bar to 0, I'm gonna lose it. You shooting from over here, you. Gone. Ow. That was entirely my fault, I stepped right on it. We're doing okay, but not well enough for me to think that I'm gonna win this at this rate. I think I really prefer the shield to the bow. Come on.
You dare.
That dodge was a little late. Good thing we have some deflect on our dodge. But next time maybe I go for it much earlier. There we go. Oh, she locks in quickly. I was worried that she might readjust a bit after getting into that pose, but no, once she's down, she's like locked in for that direction. We're also down to 34 health. Those have a maximum range. Interesting. Keep going like here with that. Oh, that. Step on the traps. Pick some of these off so they don't shoot. Don't respawn that quickly. And keep their numbers down. I wonder if there's a maximum or if they will just keep piling up if I let them. Seems like 4 or so guys. Also just noticed that I think our arrow penetrates a little. Nice. Bounced that right back into him. Ow, got hit by that one. Attack. Maybe I shouldn't kill this guy. If there is a maximum of them, I'd rather have a few of the melee guys walking around than the ranged ones. But like what, a fifth of health left?
Look out below.
Oh dear. If I die to a trap at the end of all this. Oh, we're one good hit away from death. Oh, that was a hit, but not a good one. Oh. Where is she even gone? Over here. And she stepped on that trap, that's nice. Oh no! Oh, so close. Oh right, I have that thingy! We come back at half health, never mind. I already had my hands off the keyboard. I completely forgot that we got that just before setting out. Second win, let's go. Nice! Ooh. Fury vanquished.
The ancient blood. Achilles might know what to do with this.
Eaten blood. Battled out of Tartarus. With the bow. Ooh. Good job, thank you very much. Gonna take a sip of a drink real quick. Okay, one of these. And it says specifically battled out of Tartarus with that weapon, so I guess we get more of them if we either get further or go here again with a different weapon? And stairs, I guess this is the to the next zone then.
How did you...
Don't mind me, Father.
He can just sense where we are then, I guess. Or 20 health. Yes, absolutely. Shop and sell. Instant restore up to 34 health. I would back to 4. 4. Can't afford either of these. Passive, the next boon you find has upgraded rarity. Ah. I mean, let's just take this. Seeing as we've now used our revive trigger. And sell. What can I sell? Oh, sacrifice your boons in exchange for money. Ah. I mean, I'm not going to because I want these, but interesting that that is an option to begin with. I suppose maybe if you pick one up that you don't want?
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
Okay, so this is not part of a zone. It's like we're not about to enter, I guess, into a clockwork zone like this. This is an in-between room. And next is something fiery. I'm curious if there's greater lore about why this looks like this. Like, who's building the mechanisms down in the underworld? And are we... I'm pretty sure the dog is a boss at some point, isn't he? This very much seems to indicate Cerberus is going to be playing some role. Which makes sense, considering what Cerberus is. Emperor's New Groove style map. And an achievement, Escape Tartarus. Alright, lava fields.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Another vantage point like in the...
This place has definitely seen better days.
Oh, no further commentary, just looks bad in here. This is very pretty. This company, was I saying earlier, this company also made like Bastion. Ooh, we get set on. We can fall off the edge and we get set on fire. Joyful. Also made like Bastion and Transistor. Transistor is an absolutely beautiful game. Stunningly beautiful. That's the skeletons with the bombs again. As another, like, mid-boss, or are you just regular enemies now? Because if you're just regular enemies now, I'm gonna...
Inferno bombers!
No, we should... I have to dodge the explosives while also... Okay, at the very least they also get damaged by the lava. You know what? That's fair. I have more faith in my ability to avoid lava than the AI's ability. I'll take that as an advantage for myself. If they can also fall in. Of course, that means it's only a matter of when, not if, we reach an enemy that is entirely resistant to the lava, or that, you know, flies around, so they don't care that the floor is on fire. Ow. Did some lava just spit out of the side at me? Did you do that? Did you throw something at me? Upgrade.
It's just the edge I need.
Your attack deals plus 150% damage to nearby foes. Your special deals plus 3 base damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. And your attack hits up to 3 foes, dealing 15% base damage each. It's up to 3 foes. I mean, this image makes me think of like a shot bouncing between them, but it doesn't explicitly say that, so I'm going to assume that I need to like line the enemies up and send an arrow through them. I mean, either way, considering that the arenas aren't very big to begin with, point blank shot, 150% damage is a hell of a lot more than 15. I think I take this.
Daedalus power.
Oh, we get more of these. Okay, so I can pick multiple people to give those to. So let's get another. Once I've got more than one, I won't feel so tense about picking who to give one to first. The Asphodel is supposed to be an extremely boring meta for all the souls who are not exceptional, but a Phlegethon is a river of lava.
Wave makers.
Wave. Oh, that's yes. A very descriptive name. What is that? A wave maker. What does it do? Well, it makes a wave. Where'd you go? They are fast. And yeah, it seems like at... I don't know if there's another enemy that I haven't spotted, or if it's just at random intervals. Lava is just thrown... Ouch. Just thrown off the side at us. Oh, there's an indicator on what counts as a close by enemy. Or marker. Okay, it's a little nearer than I'd hoped, but not the worst. I am super low health. Oh, that made it just barely. At this point I'm gonna die because I'll accidentally step in the lava. I do not have very much health left. What's this? I can walk on it? That is a shop and another power-up. We've got 45 money, so... 45 was enough for some healing last time, wasn't it? There's more healing here, and I'd very much like that. How far in?
Let's see what's
hour 50. You can go a while longer. I am almost out of drink. Unfortunate, no healing. I'll take this, I suppose.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
A conversation to be had with him. Kind of hard to decide that I should give one of these to a character who doesn't talk. And let's go to what's next. I didn't actually look at what was in that spear. Oh, are we gonna fight on here? Let me blow these up first so I don't blow myself up with them. Oh, hello? No, this is horrific. There are people who speedrun games like these and like no-hit them. I do not begin to understand how that's supposed to be possible. Give me an EU4 like 1500s World Conquest any day. I think I'd have a much better chance of pulling that off.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
Welcome back. It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there. but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Oi.
Glad to keep things interesting.
He sounds happy. Okay, so there's someone new around here? Somewhere? Oh, big exclamation mark. Let's see what you have to say.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Codex. Ah, okay. Keeps track of all the characters. Learn more by having conversations with Achilles. 4, 5, 4. The entry house of Hades, 17, 20. You can see by these numbers what kind of expectations they've got on how long it's gonna take you to figure things out here. Learn more by discovering more of the story. Stations 4 to... Okay. Well, let's get on with those conversations, shall we?
You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right. There's a good boy.
Please.
Do we pet the other heads, or is it specifically that
If
one?
I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
Specifically that one, alright. Seems unfair. I think we should pet each of them. The other heads don't like it.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
I do wonder what happened between these two
Get
to
where I
have
can
them
see
be
you.
so... of such animosity. Oh, or some kind of wisp they're holding?
A vast and intricately crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
He's not really that great.
Keep it down.
Okay, what is the definition of chthonic? Keepsakes, artifacts of power symbolizing the bond between two strong souls. Which keepsakes between under... Okay. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. That was... Oh, that's the treasure that... Hey, give me this.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Whatever are you going on about?
Chthonic means dwelling within the earth. Okay.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
We cannot relax That is relatable.
Wonder where Nyx went.
I'm not here this time. You're here this time.
What's the good word?
With their flying experiment.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Ancient Fury Sisters deal retribution for eternity against all those whose lives unspeakably befouled the lives of others. They each seem to relish their grim work, but none so much as Megara, the first among them. Right. Also, hang on a second. Is the symbol of this house that gets plastered all over the place and people are wearing as badges and stuff like that just the shape of his beard? That seems that seems a little silly. Anything over here? Can we rest here?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Alright, we have 132 now. Wait a bit. 500 for the next level of this. If we can regain like 5 health between rooms. Oh, okay, maxed out at 3. Damage from striking from behind, plus 1 additional dash and quick succession. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay, I was going to go on one more run before calling it here. However, I have been reminded that there is something else that needs to be taken care of tonight. I do, in fact, need to finish up here. Progress saved less than a minute ago. Alright. Alright, so that has been a little bit of Hades. Interesting game. I do think I'll be playing more of it in the future, probably, but you never know. Got lots of stuff to do, and new games coming out all the time. Might get distracted by something. I am unfortunately easily distractible. Now, what was this notification Twitch gave me? Share a clip of your favorite Twitch moments during February to earn a Share the Love badge. How cute. Is anyone that I know currently live? Looks. I don't think so, because, you know, same reason as always, time zones, but sometimes someone's live in a weird, at a weird time. No, it doesn't look like it today. Who else is playing Hades that I can throw you at? When I looked earlier, there were a bunch of people in Russian and French playing Hades, no one in English. I'm seeing more Russians still. Apparently this game is very popular in Russia. Okay, yes, there we go. That looks like another VTuber as well. Ah, no, they're just finishing. Never mind. Ah, who needs to raid people anyway? I'll just end the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time. And I will see you again next time.